Culture and politics. This is the Michael Medved Show.
And another great day in this greatest nation on God's green earth, a great day to cross over into a new frontier. You've all heard about animal rights, but what about plant rights? About improving the relationship between humans and plants? Hasn't that relationship been greatly unbalanced over the years? Considering the plants we take and we take and we take, but what do we give them back? And how do they feel about it? 1-800-955-1776. There is an amazing researcher, and I do hope to have her as a guest on the show at some point. And a part of the reason we're paying attention to the work of Dr. Robin Kimmerer, who is a distinguished teaching professor and director of the Center for Native Peoples and the Environment at the Syracuse University. It's SUNY College, State University of New York, College of Environmental Science and Forestry in Syracuse, New York. She is also the founding director of the Center for Native Peoples and the Environment. In any event, some of you who have been with the show for a long time will remember that back we used to have as a fairly regular guest, but only once since then, a very original thinker named Fawn Rainforest, who was loosely affiliated with the University of California at Berkeley. And she actually sounded, in terms of both the substance and style of her presentation, somewhat similar to Dr. Kimmerer, whose main point seems to be that we cannot be fully human unless we improve our intimate relationship with plants, and unless we begin learning from our plant brothers and sisters. Or perhaps it is simply humanist to say brothers and sisters, our plant siblings. How's that? She actually was in a lengthy conversation, and this so enraptured Jeremy Steiner, pride of Hillsdale College. He felt it was the kind of thing he unfortunately had not received background on during his academic work at Hillsdale College. So he was totally transfixed by an interview recently that Dr. Kimmerer did, which sounded, well, at the very beginning, like this.
I had never thought very deeply about moss, but that moss inhabits nearly every ecosystem on Earth. There are over 22,000 species, that mosses have the ability to clone themselves from broken off leaves or torn fragments, that they're integral to the functioning of the forest. I mean, just describe some of the things you've heard and understood from moss.
Thank you for asking that question, because it really gets to this idea how science asks us to learn about organisms.
Yeah.
Traditional knowledge asks us to learn from them. And when I think about mosses in particular as the most ancient of land plants, they have been here for a very long time. They figured out a lot about how to live well on the earth. And for me, I think they're really good storytellers in the way that they live. Mosses are superb teachers about living within your means.
Okay, if you believe that moss are superb teachers living within your means, then you will probably appreciate some other contributions by Dr. Kimmerer. We will get to that. We also want with final approval yet, as well as others, the right to use whatever purpose, whether it's he. You probably know someone where Z would insist upon that pronoun. I mean, common enough. In any event, the there would be extremely serious consequences. Everyone from professors to classmates would be expected to call them by the right word, potential disciplinary action, up to including expulsion if you're a student or firing if you're a professor. Sound like a good idea to you?